So I absolutely love the Cadillac CT5-V Blackwing. It's got a supercharged V8 available with a manual transmission. It is an epic beast of a luxury performance sedan. I've wanted to buy one since I first drove one of these. And today, we get to check out the mid-cycle refresh. There are updates to share. This one here is a 2024 model year, and right there is a 2025 model year. We also have other ones lined up in front of us, so we'll be checking out the 2025 CT5-V Blackwing, the regular CT5-V, and there's even a regular CT5 on display here. This is gonna be exciting. And here it is, the refreshed 2025 CT5-V Blackwing. I came to this event so excited, driving a 24 model year, and as soon as I hopped into the car, started it up, put it in gear, I just remembered how much I love the Blackwing. It's the end of an era. This is the final internal combustion V series, and this supercharged V8 is legendary. The LT4 6.2, we'll get more details from the engineers, but just take a look at this first glimpse. With that, we're gonna grab the camera, get a tour of the car. I got tons to show you. I am so excited to share this. All right, it's time to get some more details because we have Alex McDonald, the chief engineer for all of Cadillac CT5. Alex, we met on Z06, right?
Yes.
Yes, correct. He gave me a ride along, the first ever ride along I got in a C8 Z06, and then subsequently I bought one. So now you're gonna show me the CT5-V Blackwing, and I'll probably buy one too, right? Let's do it, all right. So we've got the 24, and then this is the updated one.
And this is a new color for 25. This is Drift. It's gorgeous.
It is absolutely gorgeous.
Yep, and the great thing about this color, it highlights a lot of the new front-end features. You can see the new headlights, the vertical signature, and we're going to talk a lot about details. If you look at the headlights, there's Mondrian pattern in the side.
Oh, that's cool.
The headlight, that's really cool.
Yeah, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's like that etched
pattern. We can do a lighting animation.
Okay.
Too. Yep, and then again, you've got the new feature line surrounding the side coolers and the brake ducts. So the main thing when you look at the front end is with the new styling, the Blackwing had a remarkable aerodynamic performance from the start.
Okay.
And so all of that downforce, all of the cooling system for the brakes, all the cooling for the powertrain, all that's been maintained or improved with the new look on the front end. So that's critical. Carbon fiber elements are all still there if you choose the carbon fiber package. Yeah, now those are the highlights on the front end here.
Yeah, this fascia line right here, that's very cool.
It's very cool, yeah.
But this is not available in carbon, that'll be just this metallic.
That's just the black.
Okay,
yep.
just the black.
Yep.
And now, yeah, the headlight stack is like all in front, whereas on the 24, you kind of had that cut through. Engine, powertrain, still 6.2
yes.
supercharged V8.
Yes, everything we love about the powertrain is still there.
Okay.
Still an LT4,
yep.
Still 668 horsepower.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still a manual transmission available.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Why couldn't you guys bump it to 700? 668 is healthy. This thing is an absolute beast.
As we head around, the interior is going to be the next highlight. And this is on all of the CT5s. We have the new 33-inch LED display.
Ooh.
And that is got a lot of new features in it from an infotainment standpoint as well, software standpoint. Google built-in, Super Cruise on the automatic transmission. And then the other thing we want to talk a lot about is the new PDR, the Performance Data Recorder. That's been heavily revised for 25.
Okay.
And that's one that we've kind of pioneered that space, and it's a pretty awesome value. If you go to track days all the time, you're talking about thousands of dollars, suction cups, wires, Velcro everywhere to duplicate the performance, and you still don't get the interface with the car in detail.
What kind of changes? Higher resolution? Like...
The changes for 25 primarily around the user interface. Okay. You can now do all of the lap analysis in the vehicle. Okay. You don't necessarily have to transition to your laptop to get the data comparison, video comparison. There's also a lot of new features for lap time improvement. It'll give tips on where you might find speed. And there's features for if you have a right seat coach, there's going to be some information for them to help you live while the PDR is recording. Cool.
Still 1080p camera, right? Nothing's changed there. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, so, whoa.
Here's the...
That is badass.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is really, really cool.
Yep.
Does the rear do anything crazy too? So the taillights look the same.
Yeah, the rear of the car is substantially the same.
Okay, yeah, it is, again, a mid-cycle update. Not that it really needed much. This already looks freaking awesome.
You got the quad tips in black.
Yep. So right here, this one is a pre-refresh CT5-V, which is a 2024 model year, and that green one. Man, you guys have some really nice paints. What's this one?
This is another great new color. This is Typhoon.
Typhoon, look at that. Look at the metallic flake in this paint. That looks awesome.
Yep, again for the V, the new vertical light signature, a lot of the similar theme in the front fascia. It doesn't have the aggressive airflow requirements of the Blackwing, so you get the sport look on the fascia. But again, awesome performance. It's a great sports car. It's got the same powertrain, again, super familiar, 3-liter twin turbo. And then interior 33-inch display as well. So yeah, this is again a lot familiar about the V with the new look.
So powertrain mechanical wise, the mid-cycles have all remained essentially the same?
Yes.
Same magnetic ride dampers, tuning, all of that type of stuff.
Yep.
Cal has stayed the same?
Yep.
Okay. So really just exterior update and then the interior screen, which is really all they needed.
And on the interior screen, again, it's the functionality of the PDR added, and then the new environment with all the Google features.
Gotcha,
built in.
gotcha.
Yep.
Is there still gonna be CarPlay?
There is.
There is. We still get CarPlay. All right, that's good news. All right, I'm sold. I'll buy one. Anything else you want to highlight?
I think those are the big hitters.
Those are the big hitters.
Yeah.
You'd still buy one.
Oh my God, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Alex.
Yep.
I'm Pete Nellis. I'm the CT4, CT5 product manager, so I cover everything from premium Lux all the way through to Blackwing. So some of the new features we have in the 25 V series specifically, Super Cruise is now standard content in the V series. It's also standard with our automatic transmission Blackwing. You also have a lot of comfort and convenience features that now become standard as well. Massaging seats are now standard, heated seats, heated steering wheel, advanced park assist, all a part of our new kind of standard comfort suite. Also taking safety to an enhanced level in which we're adding a ton of new safety content, things such as traffic sign recognition, bicyclist detection, advanced automatic emergency braking. All of that has now been enhanced from prior model years and is now standard content on these vehicles as well.
Can we talk about availability and pricing yet?
So pricing is going to be announced at a later date.
Okay.
But the CT5 vehicles have remained competitive within the market, so you'll see that within the next few months as well. This will be summer.
Summer of 24.
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, now that we've heard some of the highlights from the Cadillac team, let's get up close, take a tour of the exterior, interior, and some of my impressions of the refreshed CT5 lineup, V and Blackwing. Also, before we get into it, I'll do a super quick recap of the lineup names. If I had $1 for every time I explain this, I could have already bought another CT5-V Blackwing. V is what the V Sport was, kind of the mid-tier sporty one. Blackwing is the previous V, what you're used to as the top-tier one. So if you hear Blackwing, whether CT4 or CT5-V Blackwing, you know that's the top-end one. Supercharged V8 for the CT5-V Blackwing, twin-turbo V6 for the CT4-V, CT4 replaced ATS, and so forth. With that, let's go up close with the CT5-V Blackwing. All right, this front end definitely looks quite aggressive. When I first saw the regular CT5 update, it was all virtual. It was on like a video call. I was like, ooh, this looks a little less aggressive to my eyes in regular form. We can actually take a quick look here. Just because of the way the headlights on the regular CT5, you see that looks pretty aggressive. It's like narrowed down. And with the larger cluster here, I thought it looked more elegant, but in my eyes, a little less aggressive. Again, styling is purely subjective. But with the Blackwing, I knew they would turn it up a bit, adding the carbon fiber front splitter and this little black fascia line here. I like it a lot. I think it's pretty cool. It's, again, a mid-cycle update. The light cluster, that's really awesome. The animations, as we saw, are really, really awesome. Still got carbon ceramic brakes available, similar wheels, tires, Pilot PS4S, Michelin PS4S tires on there. Got the V Blackwing badge. And again, these two new paint colors I'm looking at, I like quite a lot. And then coming around to the back, like we already briefly saw, it's essentially the same. You can option the carbon fiber wing there, the full carbon diffuser, quad exhaust tips, CT5 V Blackwing badging here. That was a change that happened partially through this gen of Blackwing, where they added this little badge, because before that, you really kind of had to know to tell that it was a Blackwing. You can also tell that it's wider up here. The front track there to accommodate the more aggressive setup and everything. The actual fender changes on the 5V Blackwing versus the regular non-Blackwing over there. This thing, again, not massive changes, but it's the ones that were needed. Honestly, my biggest thing was like, I wish it had a better infotainment screen. You saw the big curved one here, and I'll take you over to the 2024, which has the smaller screen in the middle. You see right there, and then we have a digital cluster there. So they're separated. It was fine. It wasn't going to be the deal breaker for me, but I knew they would probably update it. Also, look how much metallic flake is in this black. Holy crap. Like under the lights here, it looks like diamond flake. That is absolutely wild. The regular CT5-V. So again, this is the mid-tier sporty one, twin turbo V6, but a slightly different twin turbo V6 than the CT4 V Blackwing. Available with all-wheel drive. Think about it as like kind of the Audi S model versus the RS model, which would be the Blackwing, or an M Sport versus the full-out M model. This is what the regular V occupies. In the past, there was the V Sport, and here, this green, that's the first thing that caught my eye. I walked in and was like, whoa, that green would look absolutely amazing. Imagine this with full stealth PPF, like a satin finish of that green on the Blackwing. Holy crap. But I mean, this looks pretty aggressive too. You got the satin gray black wheels there with the blue calipers. It's got a still pretty aggressive front fascia, not quite as aggressive as the Blackwing because it doesn't require as much track capability as the top tier Blackwing would. Still looks quite good. And then on the inside, similarly, we've got the big screen, automatic transmission, quilted seats. I can't get over this paint. This is automatic only, 10-speed. Manual is that. And honestly, that makes the Blackwing so special because think about how many manual transmission sports sedans are left. You can get an M3, M5 doesn't have manual anymore. AMG doesn't do manuals anymore. And if you want a supercharged V8 rear-wheel drive manual, you buy this. And it is such a rewarding, amazing experience. That Tremec 6-speed paired with the torque, power, noise, everything, plus a chassis setup, magnetic ride, everything about the 5V Blackwing, I love. I absolutely love. This would be really cool to put next to the Z06. I have the ultimate GM performance lineup of the modern era. So there we go, a quick look at the 2025 updated CT5V and the Blackwing. The driving experience should remain essentially the same because the powertrain, transmission, suspension, everything is carryover. Welcome updates. The lighting is really, really cool. That walk-up animation, the curved screen on the inside really brings it even more modern. It still has CarPlay, so that's good news. I want one. I wanted to buy one when I first drove the what model year would that have been? Anyways, it was a CT5V Blackwing manual. I ended up going with the Z06, but always, I've been like, I would like to buy one of these as a really awesome manual daily driver. And with these updates, I'm still definitely wanting to do that. So that may happen in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed this first look at the updated model year ones. I cannot wait to drive one of these, spend some more time. Make sure you check out the other Cadillac Blackwing videos I've done, CT4, CT5V, Escalade V, all of it. It's pretty awesome. Thanks for watching.